Hey, silver liners, do you really trust the people that you work with, the ones that are on your team? And if not, what do you do about it? I was recently coaching someone who was facing a number of roadblocks in his professional career. And when we started to unpack it more, he spoke of not feeling that he could depend on the people he worked with, not feeling particularly close with the people that he worked with. And I learned that one of the people had said similar things about him. Root of the issue: trust. Trust is essential for all of our relationships, both at work and outside. And trust is also a two-way street. So if you're thinking, what do I do to trust someone more? I would also ask, how much does that person trust you? How do we unlock trust? How do we build trust since it's so critical for our relationships? You Google trust, you might come across the trust equation, where it speaks of trust being broken down into credibility, reliability, intimacy, and self-orientation. All are essential for trust. And what I'd ask you to think about is, how much do you rely on reliability to build trust? I know for one, I did. Early on in my career, I would deliver exactly what I committed to, on time, on budget. And every time I did so, I kept my word. However, when things went wrong, credibility and reliability can only get you so far. It's intimacy we need to build trust with those that we care about at work and outside of work. You can create intimate moments with people you work with to unlock trust. Let me give you an example. I was working with an individual who was based halfway around the world, and we worked well together, but trust hadn't been built. And one day we had an unlock. We were dealing with a very stressful situation at the office. We had a call together with a number of others, and it was quite a frustrating call. And she and I stayed on the call afterwards. And after everyone left, there was a moment of silence, and suddenly we burst into laughter together. We both shared a moment of laughter dealing with the stresses that we were having at the workplace, and that actually unlocked trust for us. So back to my coachee. He's committed to working to build trust into his relationships at work. It's a top priority for him, and he's exploring how he can become more intimate with his coworkers to start building and unlocking trust. Question for you, silver liners. How have you built trust in your relationships? How have you leaned into intimacy or other ways to foster trust and strengthen the relationships?